everybody. So this video is designed to walk through how to rename one of your devices in the Zoom window so that all of the questions students have or direct messages and conversations you have with students appear on the same device. When you co-host with yourself, meaning you log into Zoom and you click join meeting or start meeting from more than one device logged into your MCPS Google account, your name will pop up however many times you've got devices. So like if I have my main device, my main, like let's say the desktop, and I'm co-hosting with my Chromebook. Right now, the kids can choose to direct message me through either of those accounts by clicking on the chat. They can send to everybody. They could send to me. I can't send to myself. That's why you don't see my name twice. But students would see your name more than once. And so we don't want to have to worry about the chat coming to two different places and having to run back and forth between the chat on the desktop, the chat on the Chromebook. And so a quick and easy solution to that problem is to just rename yourself. Now you can rename an individual computer, meaning like I'm just going to change the name on my Chromebook account that's logged in right now by hitting more and then rename. I'm going to rename that, let's just say I'm going to rename it questions. And what this does is now students can then send direct questions to me. And as you can see here on the bottom right, I am screencasting my whole Zoom window, so you can see the fact that if this was my desktop at school, you would be able to see the direct messages from students pop up in the normal chat stream. So if you want to have those private messages come directly to you, that's when you would need to get students used to this alternate way, because now if they send direct messages to questions, if I type it in here, it pops up on mine because I'm sending it from here. But if somebody else were to message, like their message would not pop up here, it would pop up on the other screen only. Mine is only popping up here because I'm sending it to myself. If I were hosting from a third device, which I'll do, let me get a second to join on another device. All right, so I'm now on more than one device, so I've got test student. And let me just disconnect the audio on. Okay, so I am going to send myself a question through the chat. So as a student, if I were to send it through the chat, I'm going to go ahead and click. And so this is what the student, let me just adjust those brightness settings real fast. All right. So the student can see that it says everyone, questions, or like Miss Rooney. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the questions button and I'm going to send like just hello. And as you can see, nothing has popped up in the bottom of the screen from the test student because it's only popping up on the other device on the other screen. Just to show you what it would look like, so this is the Chromebook. Let me adjust the brightness. And you can see here, oh, that's a little blurry. There we go. But there's that message from that test student. So that only is showing up on my Chromebook. It is not showing up on the desktop. So that could be a way to share your desktop screen and not have to worry about the private chat going up onto the Promethean board. So again, all you're doing is renaming one of your accounts to be questions. And that way all questions would go to that device. You'd get the normal chat as well. And so that could be a great use of your Chromebook when you're co-hosting with yourself. So hopefully that helps you guys when it comes to choosing which device you would prefer to have questions on, as well as knowing that you can co-host with yourself. I'm on 3 devices right now. I actually have them pretty close together. All you have to do is make sure that the audio, meaning the speakers, aren't going to play out the sound on multiple devices at the same time to avoid that horrible feedback, high-pitched like screech. for lack of a better term. So again, you can co-host, just make sure to not connect to the audio on those other devices. And this is a way to get the chat but not be stuck right at the desktop for the entirety of class.